My name is Faye. I am a time travel pilot. Confrontation. I come from the future. Mankind is facing extinction. In my time, mankind is dying. Animals are dying, trees. The whole world is dying. Your research could prevent that.
I'm not responsible for the whole world.
Oh, but you are, Bent. Actually, you are the only one who can help me. The only one who can stop the worst from happening. You, Bent. And you alone are responsible for the whole world.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Cobus Groby, and welcome to A New Beginning. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments, and you can also subscribe to the channel for possibly more of A New Beginning, but definitely other videos. Now, this game is A New Beginning Final Cut. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it means like complete edition, or you get all the DLC if there is any. I'm not even sure. Maybe that's just the title of the game. Anyway, so this game is one of those Daedalic Entertainment games that I love so much, like Deponia and The Whispered World and Silence, and I like a lot of their games. They make a lot of good games. This is a point-and-click game. Another one that I picked up after I saw it on that Facebook group I found, the Point-and-Click Gamers Facebook group, and I added it to my Steam wish list, and then the next day it was on sale for 99 cents, so I picked it up. Anyway, I played it for, I don't know, maybe a half hour just to see if it was something that I might like to do on the channel, and I had a lot of fun with it, and I wanted to play some more, so I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and start a new game.
You keeping an eye on the watch, Private? 300 seconds, and not a second to spare. And don't forget, never look directly into the sun. Brink.
280 seconds left.
Damn it. Looks like my measuring equipment is broken.
No, I'm afraid it's working perfectly fine. 240 seconds left.
We just received news from Antarctica, Machu Picchu, and Eastern Oceania. Their measurements match ours. We're expecting a solar flare similar to the Oswald flare from 2113 within the next 2 weeks. We all know that the terrestrial magnetic field can't protect us from a flare of this scale anymore. Our time is up.
It's not too late yet, Quaddy. We still have a chance.
Well, yeah, what about the Phoenix plan? We could escape.
The Phoenix plan is not an evacuation plan, Hardy. Quite the opposite. No, Salvador is right. A manipulation is our last chance.
What are they talking about?
Is the security of our pilots provided for by now?
Nigel, we are looking at certain death for every living thing in 2 weeks. We don't have a choice, I'm afraid. It's time we dare to take the final step. A step back. To the past.
Curse it. Not again. I hope I have enough spare parts. It never ends, does it? Okay then, let's see what's wrong with this thing.
Do you wish an introduction? Wait. What? Oh, an introduction into the controls. I thought it said, do you wish an introduction intro? I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. No, because I played this prologue. So I played through the prologue, and then I quit before Chapter 1 started, or whatever they wanted to call it. So I really, really like the art style of this game. It kind of reminds me of the old point-and-click games I used to play, except with smoother, less pixelated graphics. And I love point-and-click games. I grew up with them, and I just can't stop playing them. So, to play this game, alright, this is how we do it. You have to hold left mouse button, and then it brings this up. Now you can look at or open.
It's closed.
Yeah. Alright, let's take a look here. I already know how to do this, so hopefully we can get through it without wasting a bunch of time, though not rushing.
It is open.
Yeah, it's open, guy. Really? Not the shutter, the motor.
Aha. So that's the problem. The belt tore. But where can I get a new one? This one's finished. Maybe it can still be fixed.
Alright, so here... Alright, let's see. How do we do this? Okay, so spacebar shows you other things you can interact with. So you just hold it down, and you have the impeller.
It's stuck. That would explain the torn belt.
Alright, so I forgot about that when I fixed this, and it took me a little bit to figure it out.
Looks okay.
Looks okay.
The screw has been loose for a while now. It's impossible to fasten properly. The screw has...
Whoops, my bad.
It's useless. Away with it.
Bye-bye, screw. Okay. Alright, that is all that we can do here. Let's get out of here. Alright, so now in our inventory, wait, where's my, hold on. Aha, inventory. So what was that, right click? Yeah, right mouse button. So here's our torn belt.
If I can't repair it, I'll need a replacement ASAP.
Alright, so do you think we could repair this? I don't, being a car guy and mechanic, you can't fix a broken belt. It's just broken. So.
No,
Alright, no. Let's see what we can do with this here. Should we tie it? No, probably not.
Oh well, it's worth a try.
So, let's give it a try anyway. So let's take the belt. We'll stick it on here.
Not sure that will hold.
You know what? I'm wondering now, because I forgot that this thing was froze up. I'm going to leave it. And come back later and see if I can actually use that.
My fogger.
Because that wheel was froze up, when I started it up, it broke the belt again. So... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
That's it. The belt tore again. There's no help for it. I need to replace it.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe it would have happened anyway, maybe not. Alright, let's get this thing out of here.
Good riddance.
Dang it. I wonder... Man, hold on. We're not that far into the game. I'm just going to try again. Alright, so... What I want to know is...
Aha.
If I can fix this belt...
So that's the problem. The belt, but where...
If I can fix this belt and
maybe
use
it can still be fixed. It's useless. Away with it.
Can I keep the thing that I used as a replacement? Or will this repaired belt break no matter what?
Oh well, it's worth a try.
So let's tie it again. Let's put it on the motor.
Not sure that will hold.
And then let's leave this thing alone and let's look at some other stuff.
He feeds on the parasites in the wood, just not quickly enough. Meta, it's a pity
Sorry.
Meta used to sit under that tree in the summer and read a book. It's a pity I have to chop it down. It will be a cold winter. My back refuses to cooperate. And so do I.
I tried to climb the tree if you didn't see that. All right, so there's nothing else that we can do here. So this fogger, I believe, it just fogs out something and it kills the parasites in the wood so they can cut the trees down and use the trees as firewood. I don't know. Is that like a normal thing, or is there something wrong with the wood in this world? I'm not really sure. Let's go down here first. We'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up into the house.
This boat has seen better times, but it's still floating. I told Dr. Angus that I find fishing abhorrent, so she suggested the fish trap. I've already tried everything, but I really have no use for this thing.
All right, there's nothing else we could do with the boat. Let's look at this stuff.
That's part of living near the water these days. I would have done that once, but it will not even take a week before it looks like this again. A cisphene labor.
So it's useless to clean it up because there's so much garbage. So I'm guessing the world's pretty trashed at this point.
The basement, mausoleum of a failed life, and the only place where I can find spare parts for my fogger.
Perfect.
Well, it's locked. The plan was to leave everything behind. That day, I was so drunk I don't even remember where I hid the key.
Ah, even more perfect. All right, let's, we got to go inside first, I guess.
In the past, we came here each summer. Meta hoped that we could grow old here together. Not much left of this dream. Only the house and I.
What about the fishing rod?
The fishing rod was Dr. Angus' suggestion. It is very meditative, Bent. It will help you find peace. I've been sitting at the bank each morning since then, apathetically staring into the water.
All right, so his name is Bent.
No, the fishing rod won't solve any of my problems, even if Dr. Angus says otherwise.
All right, that's everything out here. Let's go inside.
Wrong color for a coffin lid.
Okay. All right, let's close this thing. And let's start checking stuff out.
There's only crap on TV. Oh well, at least my mind will be empty when I go to bed. Oh well.
Chaos in the streets of Oslo. At 11 o'clock this morning, violent protesters stormed the European headquarters of the International Energy Inspection Agency. They protested the planned renewal of licenses for a total of 7 power plants operated by the controversial energy corporation Indes Industries. During the protests, some militant participants even managed to take hostages. A spokesman of the agency.
We were open to peaceful dialogue right from the beginning, but the current situation forces us to take drastic measures. The activists must understand that they can't force political decision-making with their illegal and extremist actions. If their actions have any impact on the decision at all, it will be a negative one.
Meanwhile, the first injured are taken away and the police are preparing for a long night. It will probably be one of the longest nights in an otherwise peaceful...
And the world keeps turning without me.
So I don't know if that was any type of hint to what's going on or not. So,
these are the self-help guidebooks Dr. Angus recommended. I wonder if she reads them herself before recommending them to her patients. I'm Not a Screwdriver. Ways Out of Workaholism by Gunnar Larson. I don't know. At least a screwdriver is useful. Sometimes Dr. Angus comes for a visit. That's why I have a second chair. I'll take a break later, after I've fixed the fogger.
paintings.
Our summer vacation to Italy. Meta beamed, like always. and all I had on my mind was probably how to save the world. I wonder if we could have been happy if I had focused on our relationship instead of on our planet's future. Even during our trip to Italy, I was only thinking about my algae research. I can see it in my eyes.
So he was like a scientist, I suppose, working on some type of algae that was supposed to clean up the planet somehow, or the water. Maybe the water? I don't know. Not sure yet.
I'm so sorry, Maida. I sacrificed both of us in the end for a vision no one even cared about.
All right, so we don't know what happened to her yet. More painting?
My team on the Atlas 11. We really thought the future of the world was resting on our shoulders.
What is this here? What does that look like? This bulge.
What's this? Something got stuck behind the picture. That looks suspiciously like... Well, what I've found.
All right, the music was way loud, so I turned it down. I hope that's better. So it's this to me looks like a woman with a blonde mustache, but I'm not really sure. Anyway.
They represent the rest of the personnel. By now, the team has grown so much that neither Barney nor I know who works for us anymore. Works for him, that is. Not a photo for the press, obviously. If it were, Barney would look completely different. Don't worry, Lissa. I'll manage somehow. I look tired, but happy. Don't look like that, boy. You can do all those things now your dad didn't allow when you were younger. You'll make it.
Yeah, he said boy, so it's a boy.
So this is where I hid it. I don't even remember hiding it here. Was I really that drunk?
All right, we got the key for the basement. What else do we have in here?
Oh, the bottles are still here. But then, who else but me should take them away? Rapeseed oil. Until some years ago, it was only good for lamp oil. Today we use it as salad dressing and to prove the bad energy balance of biofuels.
Rapeseed? Like, is that the best name someone could come up with for that?
It only holds the basics.
All right. We got our rapeseed oil.
If I didn't have dinner in town, I would never meet any people at all. A full fridge would be social suicide.
Excuses to not have a fully stocked fridge.
A sad sight.
All right.
I'll put that away tomorrow.
Sure, guy. Books?
These are the books Dr. Engust recommended so warmly. I put them next to the bed to increase the chance of reading them sometime.
I've done that. I'm like, I will never do this. I better put it where I see it every day and it's in my way, so I'll remember to do it. And then I just end up moving it out of the way instead of actually using it.
I should do that, but not today.
All right, I told him to read the books. Bunks?
My bed. At first, I tried to sleep in the bed Maida and I shared. Then I moved to Duva's bunk. My son takes care of my life's work, and I sleep in his old childhood bed.
All right, that's everything in here. Let's head back down to the basement. And we cannot close the door from out here. Nope. Anyway, let's go right there. Can I like double click him and make him go faster? No. All right. Key.
How long haven't I been down here?
All right.
This is where my old life is buried. Okay, let's take a look.
All right. Start looking at stuff.
There was even more lab equipment in here once. Barney took most of it back to the station so I wouldn't get any ideas and start working again.
Dresser open? Look at the spider. Ew. All right, what's in the dresser? Search.
Hey, there was a screwdriver in there. I better take it.
All right. Search again.
There's nothing in there I could use.
All right. We'll close this guy. What's next? Home laboratory.
How many summer nights did I spend down here, staring at the algae cells? Did I really believe I could change the world?
Work?
The temptation is great, but I promised Barney and Dr. Angus to enjoy my retirement. Enjoy. Right.
All right. Clock.
How fitting. It stopped at 5 minutes to midnight. The symbolism is disquieting. On the other hand, 5 to 12 for all eternity is better than the clock striking midnight someday.
All right. Look at files.
When Maida saw me taking my files with me on vacation, she only laughed and said, "At least you can't have an affair with your secretary while your office is at home." Maybe it would have been better if she screamed at me for once, instead of always supporting me.
She was too supportive.
Studies about photosynthesis, construction plans for greenhouses, chemical data, I know them all by heart.
Look at ledged door.
I built the shed for Duva and Maida. I didn't want them to get in my way when I was working.
Oh, is Duva his son? Oh. What do we got in here? Bicycle tube. Look at.
An old bicycle tube.
Okay, we knew that. Dismantle?
Not without proper tools.
All right, what do we have? We have a screwdriver.
Let's see.
Oh!
Hello?
Crap.
Oh, he broke the screwdriver.
Ben
Oh,
Spencer?
hey.
Yes, that would be me. Wait, I'm coming. Maybe you could tell me what you were doing sneaking around this place.
Sneaking
gave me
around,
quite
she
a
came in
fright.
on a
I didn't
helicopter.
intend to. Are you Ben Svensson?
Yes, I am, but... What do you need?
I need your help,
You've come to the wrong place then. I am retired.
but it's very, very important. Much is on the line.
Well, all right, but let me finish my work first. I hate to leave a job undone.
It's like, you've come to the wrong place. I'm retired. I don't do that anymore. But it's very important. Well, okay. You've convinced me.
Do I know you?
I know your work. That is the reason why I need to talk to you.
Nothing can be important enough not to get an appointment first. Is that your helicopter out there?
It belongs to a friend, I think.
Nice outfit. Are you military?
No, I am from a different organization.
Please, wait a second. I am busy right now.
But
The sooner you let me finish my work, the sooner I will have time for you.
All right. Was there anything else in here?
Duva's bike. That old thing. We made a tour down the fjord, along the coast, and down to the sea. At that time, the Atlas was being renovated, and while I was waiting for new assignments, I had all the time in the world to be a good dad. It's strange how things change.
All right. That was it. Let's close this guy like it matters and shut the light off. Yeah, that's all that's in here? It is. All right, let's get out of here. Can I close the door? Of course not. All right, so let's go up here. All right, so we have the rapeseed oil now. So let's look at this motor. And then this guy is seized up, right?
It's stuck. That would explain the torn belt.
All right. And then we've tied this together, which won't work in real life. But let's try this.
It's completely rusted. Okay, that should work.
All right. So now that we've lubed this thing, instead of just trying to start it with the knotted belt, I wonder if it'll work.
Let's see if this works.
Because if it does work, then we're going to get to keep this bicycle tube.
An old bicycle tube.
But if you start it and this breaks, you have to use the bicycle tube. So let's try this out. Turn this guy on. My fogger.
My fogger.
Yeah. Ah.
That's it. The belt tore again. There's no help for it. I need to replace it.
Well, it was worth a try. I wanted to see if there was another way to do it or if there was always one way to do it.
Good riddance.
And it looks like you just have to do it the way it's supposed to be done.
An old bicycle.
Whoops. Here. Put that on there.
Cripes. Too long.
Cripes. Now what are we going to do? Oh, look, a hole.
That's where the screw was.
If only we had something to stick in here to put this belt around. Like
it
this.
Fits.
Like this screwdriver. So this will never work, by the way. I mean, it'll work for a little bit, but either this is going to work its way out or this is going to rub on the screwdriver if it doesn't spin and wear it out. So theoretically, it'll work for a little while, but it's not a permanent fix. All right, let's turn this thing on.
Right. That should do the trick. Ah, damn it. Someone has to hold the shutter to keep the stupid screwdriver from popping out again.
Ah, see what I said? The screwdriver will pop out. See if we can pick this up.
I know that feeling. I go in circles, which means I have the advantage over the belt.
So I can't pick it up?
I go in circles, which means...
All right, so let's go get the lady and see if she can help us hold this shutter down. Hi, lady. Let's look at her.
She looks distraught, and she wears this strange uniform. Who is she? And what does she want from me?
You ever walk up behind somebody, like, that far away from them and go... I mean, look at his mouth. He's actually saying it.
She looks distraught, and she wears this strange uniform. Who is she? And what does she want from me? I could use your help.
Is that really important? I don't have much time.
If you really want my help...
Okay, fine. What do you want me to do?
Just come up here. There we are.
What's this machine for?
The fogger keeps the wood fresh until winter. I need you over here. You must push down this shutter while I operate the switch over there. Do you think you can do that?
Of course. I'm ready.
Well then.
He could have done that by himself,
Hey!
honestly. Oh no!
Stop! Stop! Stop this!
Calm down, please. It's working as intended.
What are you doing? Are you mad? Turn off the machine right now!
Oh, well, these things happen. But there's no alternative if you want to get rid of the vermin. And I need the wood for heating.
You are so stupid.
Oh.
Oh, great. I've got a visit from Miss Hypersensitivity.
Wait. Is that your generic answer to every problem?
Huh?
Their dialogue is a little bit like the next one comes in too quickly sometimes. But that's okay. Wait, hold on. Let's look at the bird grave.
I don't believe it. She really buried the bird, like a little girl.
She's like, here, he's standing right here saying this to her. There, let's do it like this. Oh, he moved back.
I don't believe it. She really buried the bird, like a little girl.
It's just funny.
She looks distraught, Oh, come on. What's with all this fuss?
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can't help me after all.
Help? Help with what, for Christ's sake? I am retired. I don't help anyone anymore. Oh, please, don't look so sad. Maybe it would be best... What? What's wrong with you?
Water. I need water.
Okay.
That's blood.
Please. I need some water, quickly.
All right, let's go.
What now? Svensson.
Hello, Bent. This is Dr. Angus speaking. You sound a bit stressed out.
It's a bad time. I have a visitor.
What did I tell you about stress?
Please, Doc. The woman doesn't feel well. She has a seizure or...
We've talked about this 1,000 times, Bent. Your do-gooder complex even earned you a stay in the hospital. You are not responsible for the whole world.
What? But...
Please repeat. I am not responsible for the whole world.
But I have to help this woman.
You have to help yourself first. We've already talked about your do-gooder complex, haven't we? You have a right to be egoistic. You are not responsible for the whole world. Say it.
I don't have time for your mind games right now.
You don't have the time? It was the old Bent who never had the time for anything. Remember that, man? Dark circles around the eyes, worry lines. The maniac who stayed in his lab until the wee hours of the morning and never noticed how life passed him by. Until he woke up in intensive care at the Marine Hospital. But you are the new Bent now. A Bent that no longer feels responsible for the whole world. Come on, I want to hear it from you.
I am not responsible for the whole world.
That's it. Now, get some rest. Why don't you go fishing?
Because I don't want to be part of the overfishing of the seas?
What did I tell you?
I am not responsible for the whole world.
Just remember that. I'll call you tomorrow. So long.
Yes, so long. Okay, now, about you. Why don't you tell me what brings you here?
What brings me here? Okay. Mutual trust. My name is Faye. I am a time travel pilot. Confrontation. I come from the future. Mankind is facing extinction.
What's that? What are you talking about? And what is that note for?
Guidelines for trans-temporal contacting. I told them I couldn't do this.
No. Are you serious?
Salvador was right. Talk is useless.
Oh, please. Give me a break. Fine, you are from the future. Or from the Muppet Show. But what's that got to do with me? What do you want from me?
Your research.
Nonsense.
In my time, mankind is dying. Animals are dying, trees. The whole world is dying. Your research could prevent that.
I'm not responsible for the whole world.
Oh, but you are, Bent. Actually, you are the only one who can help me. The only one who can stop the worst from happening. You, Bent. And you alone are responsible for the whole world. You can't know that, but in 500 years from today, the world is a wasteland. Everything is destroyed, the surface uninhabitable. The last survivors live in bunkers below ground, and mankind teeters on the brink of extinction.
Well, that's fascinating.
Do you believe me?
Yes. Yes, of course.
That's the team. See?
Who is that?
That? Oh, that's Salvador. He was in Norway too. I'm sure you'll meet him soon.
And he comes from the future as well?
Yes. Yes, of course. Where do you think the picture was taken?
On a space station? On Mars?
Don't be ridiculous. You'll understand soon.
This man, the bald one, he looks important.
That's Quaddy, our commander. His task is to keep everyone in the colony alive. I think it was hard for him to send us on such a difficult mission. Nigel is my mentor. He took care of me after my parents died.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What happened to them?
They were wind scouts. They miscalculated the vertical pressure of the toxosphere. The kites held, but the anchor tore.
Sorry to hear that.
That's okay. You couldn't know.
The kite scouts were those guys we saw at the beginning, where they were tethered and they were flying up with what looked like wings to take their readings. I don't think that those people were her parents, but that's what her parents were doing. So she said that the anchors tore and they flew away? I guess? I don't know.
You don't look very happy.
I'm nervous. After all, I'm supposed to save the world.
I guess everyone believes that at some point.
Oh, that is Delvin. He is something like a prodigy. He fixed the numator on his own, before anyone even knew that the thing was broken. Delvin gets along with everybody.
He looks scared.
We all were, each in our own way.
So I don't think she said, but we see here that her name is Faye. I don't think she said that before.
Joseph spent a lot of time in the archives. That was where he learned everything there is to know about the world.
That must have been quite a lot.
Oh, well, not that much, really. But he must have read everything that was still legible at least 100 times. Dina and Joseph were eager to go to Europia. After the mission, they wanted to see the art there. I don't know.
So you are not into art?
I just don't see how that can help us saving the world.
Who is the woman in the red sweater?
Sadi. She's my best friend. She went to South America.
On a student exchange?
No, we don't have things to exchange. All this materialism was what doomed the world in the first place. We don't need all that in the future. We just want to survive.
All right, never mind. It was a misunderstanding. Please calm down.
It sounded like he almost talked over himself.
This is Hardy. He was sent to the Zwiebelberg to talk to the rulers there.
And where's that supposed to be? In Neverland?
I'm not sure, but I don't think that's where it is.
She doesn't know what Neverland is. That was it, right?
Pretty costumes. So why are you doing this?
You still don't understand? In our time, the world is coming to an end. The catastrophe is too far advanced. We are time travel pilots. We were sent to the year 2050 to stop the climate change.
Excuse me?
We wanted to redress the mistakes of mankind, but we miscalculated.
Chapter 1. Laden Air? Laden Air. Laden Air? I think it's Laden.
Faye, are you still alive?
I'm not sure. Doesn't feel like it.
Stop joking. We are here.
How do you know without...
Take me to your leader.
Ouch! Damn it.
You okay? Don't touch the shell.
Yeah. Thanks. I know that now.
Say hello to the year 2050.
Oh, so this is the year 2050 here. So this is obviously in the future of where she just was with Bent. So I don't know what year he's supposed to be in or what year they come from, but this here is somewhere in between.
Hello, 2050.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? We really made it to the past.
Wow! You can see the sky.
And breathe in the air. Ugh. Yikes! The air tastes strange. Leaden.
She has such good posture. I mean, look at this curvature. I'm sitting here on my couch, like slouching the exact opposite direction. Probably, my back probably looks more like this. Like her arm.
Somehow, the golden past looked different in my imagination. Less dirty.
I hope the other teams didn't end up on a garbage dump as well.
We should get started immediately.
When have you become so dutiful, Faye? Did the time jump change you that much? But you are right. You should set up the time radio antenna while I look around.
Nigel?
What now?
Oh, geez. Okay.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Set up the time radio antenna, of course. Did you fall asleep during the briefing? You can find the antenna in the capsule's storage compartment. There should be a manual there somewhere as well.
Maybe I shouldn't have skipped training.
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Oh, sure.
How about this? I take a look around, and you set up the antenna.
You were trained to operate the time radio transmitter, not me. Anything else?
What exactly is our mission?
We search out the political leaders, take them to task, and convince them to take more care of the planet.
That's the plan?
Yes, that's the plan. Why?
What if it's already too late?
You want to know if our calculations were wrong? Then you should get down to setting up the antenna. We must make contact with the other teams. It's the only way to find out where the world really stands in 2050. Anything else?
Nothing. See you later.
I'll be right back.
I don't believe a word of this madness.
Please listen to me, Ben.
Ridiculous.
I was told to set up the time radio antenna to contact the other teams.
So I think I was assuming that they just like appeared in this ruin and this is what the whole city looks like. But I'm looking back here and these buildings look intact and they don't look destroyed. So I guess I'm not really sure if we're in ruins of a world. There, that looks like the Golden Gate Bridge back there. Or if we just landed here, we time traveled here and destroyed this building. But anyway, I'll tell you what, guys, we are out of time for today. So that was the prologue, pretty much, of A New Beginning, the final cut. And I am liking the game a lot. I like the art style a lot. I like the point-and-click style games a lot. And it's fun. And it was enough fun that I thought I should record a video and see what you guys think. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button for me. Leave me your thoughts on it down below in the comments. And you can also subscribe to the channel for more of A New Beginning and other videos. I'm trying to, like, get her, like, squared up here. Anyway, thanks again for coming to hang out with me today, you guys. We'll see you next time. Later, guys.